The end of Skibidi Toilet is almost here.
Wait, why?
So listen, after the bombs fell on the Titans, the Alliance found a Skibidi Toilet stronghold, but the Titans couldn't help. So this forced the top Alliance members to group together and plan their attack. When they arrived at the toilet base, they were met with heavy fire from the Skibidi army, but they sliced right through it. So a second wave of giant toilets started to attack, but the female Alliance members quickly cooked them up, including the TV woman.
Dude, no one's stopping TV woman.
Well, it wasn't over. The entire Skibidi Toilet army teleported in with the scientists. Everything went into chaos mode, and the Alliance had to retreat, but they needed help.
So if the Titans are gone and TV woman can't do it, then who's gonna help?
So remember, TV men have the ability to teleport themselves and anything they're touching. They teleported out as many Alliance members as they could back to their base. When they got there, they could see several TV men, including a new version. It was wearing a white lab coat that told the POV cameraman that this place remains confidential. Right after that, a big door opens up and we see a bright light coming from a giant TV.
Titan TV man.
Yeah, and we can hear him say, "Just wait," which means he's almost upgraded and ready for the final battle.
Wait, what do you mean a final battle?
Well, listen, after some time, the Alliance sent out a scout group. They were surveying the battlefield at the Skibidi Toilet stronghold. As they drove through the scene, we could see pure destruction, fires and bodies everywhere. They started to approach the entrance of the Skibidi base, when suddenly they were attacked by a giant toilet with an acid weapon. One of the scouts got instantly cooked up, and the POV cameraman was next, but he survived.
Bro, how?
So right when the acid weapon was pointed at the POV cameraman, the giant Skibidi Toilet was attacked by the Titans. They made quick work of the remaining Skibidi soldiers, but this time by the scientist Skibidi Toilet.
So the final battle is the Titans versus the scientists.
Skibidi Toilets are about to win.
It's a 2v1, man. It's two Titans versus the scientists.
Well, listen, the final battle has begun, but it doesn't turn out the way you think it would.
Okay, so then what happens?
So when the scientist Toilet arrived to block the Titans from advancing, they knew they had the numbers advantage. So they started to attack immediately. Titan Speakerman used his laser blaster and hit the scientist directly in his face, but he didn't flinch.
He's literally the Bill Nye of toilets.
Well, it was just getting started. The Titans started to tag team the scientist, but he kept taking out new weapons that neutralized their attacks. He then started to go on the offensive, blasting Titan Speakerman so hard that he couldn't fight anymore. Titan Cameraman was the last hope. He pulls out his buzzsaw and starts cooking up the scientist, but his attack was interrupted.
By what?
By G-Man.
Wait, he's alive.
Yeah, the one that got cooked up was an imposter. But this is where it gets sad. G-Man flies into battle with all sorts of new upgrades. He uses his new laser beam and hits the Titan Cameraman right in the back. The blast is so big that it knocks him to his knees, making him vulnerable to the scientist's new weapon. He reveals a TV behind a speaker box and starts to mind control the Titan. He forces him to use his own buzzsaw against himself.
Bro, where is TV man? By the time he shows up, GTA 6 will already be out.
This is the greatest comeback in history.
I mean, I don't watch sports.
No, I'm talking about Skibidi Toilet.
Dude, stop.
Remember, the final battle is happening, and it's going poorly for the Titans. G-Man cooked up the Titan Speakerman, and the scientist got mind control over the Titan Cameraman. He was forcing him to buzzsaw his head off. We thought this was the end.
But someone always saves the day.
Exactly. Titan Speakerman gathered enough energy to get off the ground. He ran over to the Titan Cameraman and stopped him from buzzing his head off. But this made the scientist angry. He turned the cameraman onto the Speakerman. He easily knocked him down to the ground and was holding him there. He was about to end his existence.
I mean, let's be honest, the man was weak.
Well, right before he was going to be erased, a knife flew through the air, knocking into the scientist's TV. This released the cameraman from his mind control. The scientist looked shocked and confused when suddenly a black cloud appeared. This means someone was teleporting in.
Titan TV man.
Yeah, but upgraded to the max. He stepped out of the cloud with his Optimus Prime sword and immediately attacked the scientist. He sliced right through all his tech and buried his sword right into his skull. He then used his core to cook him up, but there was no blood.
Wait, the man had shadow clones.
Yeah, basically. People are saying that the real scientist is controlling him from a hidden base.
Wait, so then what about G-Man? Is he real?
Well, he took off the moment he saw Titan TV Man. So another battle is definitely coming. Skibidi Toilet has taught me the true meaning of sacrifice.
Bro, what are you on?
No, just listen. Remember, the Titan TV Man just cooked up the scientists. This gave the Alliance a boost of confidence, including the other Titans. We even see them get back up to pay their respects to the Titan TV Man. But their joyous reunion was short-lived. 3 G-Man clones showed up, ready to battle. But the Titan TV Man didn't hesitate and lunged right at them with his Optimus Prime blade and started slashing. The damaged Titans slowly started following, almost like they weren't needed.
I mean, they might as well go home. Titan TV Man's gonna solo everyone.
Yeah, probably, but right when they left to go help, the secret agent appeared and talked directly to the POV cameraman. He said, "Look to the left." As the cameraman looked, he noticed the gate to the bunker was open. He jetpacked towards it, and the other Alliance members followed right behind him. But the gate was starting to close. That's when a large speaker man sacrificed himself by holding up the gate, allowing the other Alliance members to get inside.
So did the Titan TV Man win?
Well, yeah, but how he did it is the incredible part. He showcased several new abilities that make him truly the king of the Skibidi universe.
What are even his new abilities?
Well, besides the Optimus Prime blade, he's able to use energy output from Skibidi lasers to increase his own power. His TV monitors can now detach and chase the Skibidi toilets. His main monitor has lasers strong enough to even cook up G-Man's clones. He also has a defense mechanism against parasite toilets. It fries them up even if they try. But the best move is what he did to the buzzsaw G-Man. He used his teleport ability to slash off the buzzsaws and skewer him right into his head.
Oh, they're literally introducing fatality.
Yeah, sure. But during the battle, someone was watching.
The secret agent.
No, it was actually a UFO toilet. Remember, they tried to assassinate G-Man but failed. Now they're watching the G-Man clones get cooked up, which means they might be planning another uprise within the Skibidi ranks.
Wait, what about the camera heads in the bunker?
Well, it was a group of elite cameramen and speakermen, basically the Navy SEALs of the Alliance. They were tasked with finding out what exactly the toilets were hiding down there. What they found was super unexpected.
Wait, they found Pokemon.
No. As they were exploring the hallways, they noticed all the doors were locked. But for some reason, one of the cameramen had the ability to unlock them.
So he's a double agent.
Well, he used a green bolt just like the secret agent. So either the secret agent hooked him up, or he is a traitor. But as they were exploring more of the hallways, they noticed a forklift toilet taking a container somewhere. They chased after it and noticed a conveyor belt of toilets getting acid canisters put on them. This is bad news because the Alliance doesn't have protection against this acid.
How do they even get acid?
Well, the Skibidi toilets literally have the master chemists, Walter White and Jesse. The Skibidi toilets are about to lose.
You always say this.
No, I'm serious this time. Remember, there were elite members of the Alliance in the Skibidi toilet headquarters trying to hunt down scientists. They've now reached the bottom of the base using the elevator. When the door opened, they were immediately met by several Skibidi toilets. They quickly demolished them and started looking around. They noticed that the room wasn't normal. It looked like a prison.
A prison?
Yeah. The walls were lined with cells that were secured by big metal doors. As they walked past them, they could see inside. They noticed there were various Skibidi toilets in them, but also there were human skeleton remains laying on the floor wearing white lab coats.
Then they were experiments.
Yeah, we learned the base was once a human building where they performed dangerous experiments. The Skibidi toilet race is the product of one of these experiments going wrong. But that's not even the craziest part. As they got to the end of the hallway, they entered a big room and were immediately attacked by a mutant Skibidi toilet. Luckily, the Plunger Man had a new weapon and quickly disposed of them. But this tipped off the rest of the toilets, including Michael Jackson.
Like the Michael Jackson. Like,
yes, and Michael Jackson's Skibidi toilet started chasing them. He cooked up 2 poor little cameramans before they could escape. Outside the bunker, the Alliance reinforcements have now arrived with all sorts of new gear.
what happened to the camera heads in the base?
Well, after escaping Michael Jackson, their hunt for the scientists continued. As they were exploring the halls, they noticed a door that wasn't like the others. As they entered, they started panning and looking at the walls. They noticed a poster. It showed several scientists shaking the hand of a man in a black suit. It was announcing a new admin of the laboratory.
Oh wait, the secret agent.
Yes, this is why he's helping the Alliance. He's trying to fix his mistakes, but it comes at great cost for the Alliance. The elite group was only down to 2 members, the Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Man. They continued exploring the hallways when suddenly they heard the voice of the secret agent coming from a room. They approached and looked inside, and what they noticed was the secret agent talking to the scientist toilet. They immediately got ready to attack.
Bro, there's no way they're gonna take down Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Well, they immediately signaled out to the Alliance, and to save them time, they used every ounce of energy left they had to keep the scientists from escaping. At first, it didn't seem like they would be successful. The scientists quickly snapped the Dark Speaker Man in half and blasted the Plunger Man into critical condition. But right when he was about to make his escape, reinforcements arrived, including our beloved Titans. They snatched him up and beat him into a bloody pulp, ending his run for good. G-Man is no longer the GOAT.
Wait, he's back?
Well, while the Alliance was battling the scientists, there was a battalion regrouping outside the Skibidi headquarters. They were attending to their injured when suddenly the ground beneath them started to shake. 2 large doors began to open that were hidden beneath the desert landscape. Then we see an upgraded version of G-Man raise out of the ground. He quickly cooks up the battalion and jets off.
So they left the scientists to get cooked up?
Well, he was escorting the scientists' last experiment to their new base. But on his way there, he was stopped in his tracks by the Claw Astro Toilet. He had been following him for some time, waiting for the perfect time to strike.
So the toilets are fighting each other now?
Well, he said to G-Man that no one escapes justice, meaning G-Man broke the Skibidi Toilet code, and the Astro Toilet is acting as the law. But this upset G-Man. He immediately started to attack. He charged up his cannons and blasted away, but the Astro Toilet blocked his attack, and the battle began. They exchanged blows back and forth until the Astro Toilet got the upper hand, telling G-Man that it was over. But he had a trick up his sleeve. He created 2 energy balls and shot them at him. The Astro Toilet caught them, but they were equipped with a special energy that gave G-Man control of his arms. He began to cook himself up right to the edge of defeat, but someone always saves the day.
Wait, the Titans were on G-Man's team?
No, it was the General Astro Toilet. The man looks like he came from the future. He's definitely the king of the Skibidi Toilet universe. Just look at him.